Hello, beautiful friends. This is Leah Marie, and I wanted to share an audio version of one of my latest published pieces from my publication You Are Infinite on medium.com. So, thank you for tapping in. If you'd like to read the full piece, it's available, and I will put the links in the description box or in the comments or in the bio for you to access that online at medium.com. We used to be called witches. Many of us used to be called witches and other such things reserved for strong women who wouldn't be tamed, couldn't be broken. We were shamed, we were beaten, we were raped, we were burned, we were hanged, we were stoned, we were drowned, and the list goes on and on and on. We were told we were evil, dark, or too wild because people didn't understand our gifts, were afraid of what we could do, or jealous of what we could do. They couldn't control us, and a lack of control has a way of triggering fear, driving extreme actions people wouldn't otherwise do. We were used while we were useful, cast out when we were not. What some may not want you to remember is that we were also mothers and grandmothers, daughters and sisters with names and hearts full of love and compassion. We tended the wounded, the sick and disabled, the weary, the troubled, and those in pain. We were there with solutions when all others ran out. We comforted the grieving, transitioned their dead. We remained calm as we met eyes with the infinite and shared the wisdom that came. Yet we used to be called witches in fierce tones with fiery torches, driven out of our homes, taken from our families, stripped of everything, and our hearts were still driven to serve, our resolve unbroken. In time, we learned to become the fire, the water, the earth, and the air, and we've been here all along, amongst the forests and fields, honing our medicine, igniting our passion, and preparing. Learning how to release centuries of suffering and persecution, pain and violence. Understanding how to meet today without carrying every yesterday that led us here, and instead calling our power to this very moment to serve the shift that's rising. So it may just take a minute to build trust again, to believe that if we step forward to share our gifts openly, that it's safe to do so. It may be a process to allow ourselves to be seen in our authenticity, to welcome you into the fuller breath of our world. We're transcending more than just a moment of tragedy, and we know we're not the only ones. There are many who walk beside us. We take one step at a time. We breathe. We practice trust. We forgive because it's the only way we get to move forward. Not because the actions are condoned, but because we no longer want to carry the suffering into tomorrow. We no longer want generations to believe that their gifts are anything less than miraculous and meant to be shared with love. No matter what they call us, it can never define what we are, and there's a power in that that can't be quantified.